Hello, and welcome to my third and final demo video for the Archive Review UI that I've been working on for the past few months. As a quick reintroduction to my project, I've been adding support for reviewing files contained by archives directly in ReviewBoard itself. In the past, you would have to download an archive file locally, comment on the review request if you found any issues. With my change, you can instead click on an archive file like this one, and get brought to a page that shows the directory hierarchy of the archive. So here's the archive name with its contained files and also a couple nested directories inside. Since my last demo video, I've added the ability to comment on archive files by clicking on their name. This edition actually lets us see the entire intended workflow for reviewing an archive file. As a reviewer, I would download the individual files I'm interested in, let's say this image here. I can open this up on my local machine and take a look. If I find any issues, I can come back to this review request page and add a comment. Let's add another comment as well. If we publish this review, we can then navigate back to the archive and see that the comments are still here. So here's those comments, and we can open them up to take a look. As the owner of this review, I could go in and fix any outstanding issues with the archive and try for another round of review. So that concludes the user-facing portion of my work, but I also added a few tests for this review UI. Since the interface is still obviously unfinished, I focused on testing the server-side serialization of data using Django unit tests. I made a few test archives with various types like tarballs, RAR files, and zips. And then the tests themselves look at things like empty archives, simple archives with just files, and more complex archives with nested directories like the one you see here on the left. This project obviously still needs a lot of polishing, especially in the UI portion, but as it is right now, the main workflow for reviewing an archive file is there. That wraps up my demo video. Thank you all for following my progress working on this project, and a huge thank you for everyone at ReviewBoard for all the support they gave me along the way. Goodbye.